Hello everyone, Komoto here. Welcome me back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II. And today we need to go to the Dreadnought. In case you were wondering what was up with that last cutscene with Cid's airship being chased by a Dreadnought, well, if you go back to Altair, some of the people there will tell you that Hilda felt bad about sending you all this way out here, and she decided to go to Kashawan on Cid's airship to provide support. Whatever that means. Either way, she's been kidnapped. The ship itself has been kidnapped by the Dreadnought. So, that just extended our objective into 2 objectives. Lovely! If we look at the map here, this is where the Dreadnought is. There's 2 ways that we can get there. Northwest from Finn, through some easier enemies that you can probably handle at this point. Or south from Kashawan, where the enemies are really, really hard. But there is a solution to this. This is the Chocobo Forest, the only one in the game. Introduced in Final Fantasy II, the Chocobo. No, really? So you mount the Chocobo, and as you run around the world map, enemies will not bother you. It's very nice. And it makes getting to the Dreadnought much easier. This area we will come back to later, as you probably expect. For now, though, our only concern is the Dreadnought. And here it is. We say this mount, and it runs back home. The Dreadnought itself. And we have a werepather. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just gonna remove that, poison status. Tickets, please. Yeah, remember that pass we got in the Basque sewers? Show it to this guy, and he'll let you through. Alternatively, you can actually tell him, Wild Rose, and he'll actually fight you as a enemy. He is a captain, by the way, so he's actually going to be reasonably tough at this point in the game. But by this point in the game, you should probably be better equipped to be able to handle him. Don't talk to any of these guys here because they're all captains. Ah, and here's the enemy I was thinking about last time. This is the Stunner, a cousin to the Were-Rat. As you can see there, they paralyze you. That's not fun. Anyway, I want to go down here. Ooh, treasure box. Uh-oh. Mines! Yeah, there's no way to open that door down there, so you have to go through the not as obvious secret passage to get there. And we get the Sleep Blade. Aw, fluff. Now we have sergeants as regular enemies now. We also have magicians, which are, well, spellcasters you'd probably expect. And my teleport spell is enough. Ooh, got some nice stuff there. We got Berserk Tome, which increases physical attack strength. Thunder Tome, Mithril Armor, and a Mithril Bow. Yeah, you can encounter magicians to the area north of Finn there. They recommended you avoid last time. That's pretty much the earliest possible way you can get not only Berserk, but also the Toad spell as well, I believe. Oh well, looks like I'm going to be sticking with the blind status for most of this area. Alright then, we're gonna be ignoring those doors. We're gonna be heading over this way first. The Dreadnought is a pretty sizable area, but there's no boss at the end of it, so be slightly conservative with your magic, but not too much. Use it when you need to. More of these guys. go through here. This actually isn't the... Well, this is the way you are supposed to go, but not the way I want to go first. So I guess I'm going to be doing some backtracking then. Well, here I am. I meant to go down the stairs to the right on the path here first, so I can go through this door. This leads us back into the prison cells. And not only the treasure down here, though, there is a particular reason why we need to go down this way first. Need to actually be more conservative with my MP at this point now. Backtracking is costly. At least fire went up level 6. Get a dark bow here, which can occasionally inflict blind. You can get the Thieves' Gloves here, which are actually pretty nice. They are technically heavy armor, but they raise your agility. So you can see a guy has an evasion of 68%. And it's now up to 75%. Even though it does technically reduce your evasion, it boosts your agility by 10, which also improves your evasion status. So it offsets whatever evasion penalty you lost. Open the Siren Gate here. And we get to deal with more of these things. Okay. And we've managed to find Hilda. However, we need to talk to Sid in order to get things moving here. Sid will take Hilda to the engine. We need to go to the engine. Wait a minute. No, Sid's taking Hilda to the airship. We need to find the Dreadnought's engine and throw a Sunfire in. there's one more treasure box that we need to get over there. Oh, there was two, actually. High potion and potion. Well, now I'm just gonna meet you back to where I was before I decided to backtrack. And we are back. We could head up those stairs there, which is where we need to go. However, there's a whole bunch of treasure here. Trident. Mon Gosh, which is a knife that raises your evasion. Ice Shield. Oh, fluff. Oh, fluff! Hilgigus. Banish them quickly! Least they will pound you. They are incredibly strong. Sheesh! Look at that! That's one of the reasons why I wanted to save some MP, was specifically for this area. This is why I put Firion in the back there. You have a Giant's Helm here, which is a helmet, heavy helmet that raises your strength by 10. So 6 evasion. Improves his attack a little bit because it's strength up, but his evasion has gone down tremendously. However, we also picked up an Ice Shield, which resists fire. And it's just about as strong as the Golden Shield, in terms of defense. So for the most part, I'm not going to be bothering with the Giant's Helm. I will, however, give you the Trident. And you can have the main Gosh, because that will raise your evasion. Yeah, now you have just every bit as much evasion. In fact, you actually have more evasion than Guy does. And now we can finally move to the end of the area here. This part is a bit of a maze, in which we need to, well, maneuver our way around the captains. Just like in Finn, it doesn't matter if you actually go into view with the captains. You just have to avoid actively talking to them. Our goal is to get to the center of the area. Well, this is going to be kind of obnoxious with the paralyzation. There we go. No. Not done yet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, getting around the cabins requires pretty much making a full circle all around the place here. But here we are. We made it to another random battle. No. The Dreadnought's engine. Just go into your items here and select the Sunfire and toss it in. It's a runaway! That's the Dark Knight again. Maria, no time for that. Gotta get out of here before, well, the ship blows up. I assure you, the Dark Knight will remember this. And all of the cabins are suddenly gone. You know, for an escape scene, we could be moving a little faster. I'm just kind of expecting one of the trip at this point. Yes, there is a time bomb set, but we're in no rush to get out of here. Uh-oh. I don't think we made it out. Woo! So, the whole thing is like half exploding and half melting at the same time. And we just happen to know where to go get out with Sid's airship. And we're getting a free ride back to Altair. Oh, there's a small island in the middle of the ocean there. How odd. But what will be our next plan of counterattack against the Empire? Find out another time. I'll see you there. Take care now.